Korea, we are having a moment right now. Will the president be impeached? That's a big question. So sometimes it's hard to tell what people take very seriously in Korea and what people don't give a crap about. For example, if you're in the office, you can wear those famous like $3 slippers and nobody cares one iota. But go outside on the street and if you have a bit of dirt on your shoes whatsoever, judge. You're a judge. Okay, really? Is the president going to get impeached for having somebody edit her speeches? That's what it looks like to people outside of Korea. For people inside Korea, it's a whole nother story. So let's try to figure out what's going on. You don't know when Korean people are gonna be like, oh yeah, corruption? Well, don't you know, that just happens. That's just the way it works. Or on the other hand, they're like, that is the last straw. We are not going to move from this line and we are gonna burn the house down until somebody is held accountable. So, how can you predict which one is which? I have an idea, and it really comes down to two basic things. Did this corruption lead to an enrichment of somebody's land or property, stuff that you can see on the street? The other type that will really rile people up if their children are getting unfair advantages in life and society. It makes people feel really jealous. I would say the operating principle is that if it makes people jealous, then you got a crisis. Then you have something that will rile public opinion. So in this case of the speechwriter, her daughter got into Ewha Women's University, they say, without the proper merits and credentials and grades. And then even while she was there, she didn't really go to class and she still passed. Once you get like your daughter into like the Wellesley of Korea, and then you have like, I think they're estimating $30 million of property all around the world, from a fancy building in Gangnam to this 12-room mountain lodge that I guess is kind of like a hotel in the bucolic German countryside. So that really riles people up. But of course, they're not going to say that that is the main reason why they're up in arms about this. They are going to say that this woman had undue influence on the president. They're going to say that she was essentially, in the words of the opposition leader, the second president behind the scenes. Soon-sil. The president for decades has had a relationship with this woman. This woman is the fifth daughter of President Park's mentor, Chae Tae-min, who is a controversial figure, and some people say he's kind of like a cult leader. In any event, he's definitely a baby daddy to a lot of baby mamas. He's had 6 wives, I believe, and this woman, Chae Soon-sil, is the fifth daughter. So she's the daughter from one of the baby mamas. So she's in Germany right now. They were trying to track her down, and she says that she's being scapegoated in the media and that she'll come back to Korea to defend her name. The president also admitted that she did get advice on speeches from Chae Soon-sil. But to be fair, people's suspicion meters go off the chart when you have a case like this come to light, because they know it's just the tip of the iceberg. And so they're also accusing Chae Soon-sil of being like the mastermind of a big secret committee that influences government and business affairs. Chae Soon-sil, on the other hand, says that she is being a victim of a witch hunt. She is a victim of a whole bigger political power play at work, and that she was just with her best intentions just trying to give advice to the president and help her clarify her messaging, because she knew the heart of the president. And so she was saying that she had a good way of fixing her speeches so that it reflected that sentiment. And so when you get a case like this, it may seem like an overreaction to this one particular instance, but you have to know a lot of other unresolved cases are fueling this train, and they all want to barge in to the station to try to get some justice. I will still say that when it comes to flaming public opinion, There has to be a smoking gun, there has to be one bad guy, and there has to be something that that bad guy got that has sparked jealousy in people's hearts. And it has to be tied, most importantly, to a mission of justice.